as of right now. No. Who's saying no? Vsauce here. Are you the real Vsauce? Oh, Pillbug Place. I got really good news for you. You came on a great day. Because when you messaged me, or when you responded to my thing, I didn't know yet what we were going to draw today. And now, we have one of my favorite drawings, I think, going into it, that we've had so far. Okay? It's a little bit more complicated, but it's also been a while since we've done a comic. And I think we get to talk a lot more about like what makes a good comic. Panels, characters, helps us learn a little bit more, right? So we're going to do some comic practice today. Okay? And there is a pill bug in it. All right? I'm not even going to lie, when I came up with this, I was like, should we even draw this? Because like I could probably just draw this as a comic and post it. But I was like, no. I can't just save all the ideas for this. This is something that we can all absolutely draw together, and I think you guys will get a kick out of it. I think it's funny, at least. This is the panel. These are the two. It's two panels. All right? It's an armadillo, a pill bug, and a turtle. And he goes, all right, see you guys later. Do you guys know where this is going? This is the second panel. They're all just in their little home. They all went home. So this is the full comic. This is them. All right, see you guys later. And then they're going to be in this little thing. You like that? I honestly, when I came up with this, I was like, you know what? This is actually like, this is kind of good. But I was like, we should all draw this. I think it's more fun if we all draw it. Okay. So, yeah, and it's not, this is absolutely, if you're a first time drawer, whoa. When do we get cool channel point rewards? When I figure out how to do that, which now that you told me, I'll figure it out tomorrow. If anybody has like advice for me on how, like, if I'm not doing something right, if there's something on your end and you're like, oh my god, this kid is a total boomer, like he's not doing this right at all, you should just message me and let me know, because I will never figure it out if you don't tell me. So if I need channel point rewards, then I will come up with some stuff. It's absolutely. Was your latest comic They Might Be Giants reference? No, but somebody did reply with that image of the They Might Be Giants like squid cover or something like that, which is eerily similar to the drawing that I made. Pure coincidence. And more music references. There you go. I have no idea why. Okay. Even if it's your first time drawing, I promise you we're going to get through this. This might seem complicated if you've never picked up a pen and pencil before, but we are going to figure it out together. Let me get my little, you already know. Close out of this. Hang on a sec. Okay. Here it is, guys. Oh, I gotta know. First timers? I gotta ask. First timers in the chat? Any people first watching the stream? I gotta just know that we're, expanding a bit. First timer? Boom. How's it going? Present. First time. Pillbug. Shout out Pillbug Place for the idea in the first place. It got me thinking. First time. Oh, wow. Okay. Excellent. Second timer's great too. Even if you guys have been here, a bunch of times, I mean, that's what I love. I love that you guys keep coming back. Oh, and shout out to everybody who used your drawings for my little promo thing today. That was so fun to scroll back through. I was like, God damn, we've done so many drawings already. So I tried to pick out like one from each class basically, but God, so many good I picked them completely at random because like it's hard to choose my favorites. They're all so good, but if yours was included in the thing, major shout out. So sick. So this is what we do. This is low-key making me emotional right now. My eyes are watering for real. No cap. These are the Beetle commandments. Whoa! All right, whatever. We might as well make them. No, it blocks it out. These are the Beetle commandments. Okay? Number one, don't be too hard on yourself. If it's your first time here, if it's your first time drawing, if you haven't picked up a pen in 300 years and you're like crawling out of your cave and you're like, I've been on TikTok for 300 years, I haven't drawn anything. I have no movement in my hand because I've just been scrolling on TikTok for... Trust me, it don't even matter because we're just doing this for fun. All right? When you send me your drawings afterwards, which I love, you already know, I love when you send me your drawings afterwards. When you send them to me afterwards, please do. Post them on Twitter. I'm going to retweet them. If you send them to me in the DMs, I'm going to reply. Even if I can't get to you right away, I will reply. But what I don't want to hear is, my drawing sucks. I suck. I'm never going to draw again. I should just hang it up. Not true. Never true. First of all of your drawings have been great. But second of all, what's the point of that? It's not productive. We're just doing this for fun. Drawing is fun. That's why we're drawing. Okay? Don't be too hard on yourself. Number two, go at your own pace. I'm going to draw super slow. I'm going to walk you through step by step, line by line. We're going to draw every brick by brick. We are going to build this home. Okay? I'm going to walk you through really slow, but I'm also watching the chat, obviously, so if I go through something too fast, if you miss something, if something's not clicking, not making sense, tell me. Don't be afraid to mention in the chat. I will go back and we're going to do it again. But go in your own pace. And number three, try new things. It's how you get better. I think this is going to be a good challenge if you guys draw. If you guys don't draw, drawing comics is really fun. Okay? But when you're not on stream, right? Today's going to be the last stream, last class probably until Monday. You should still take some time. I would love if you took 15, 30 minutes. Who knows? Maybe it'll become 45 minutes, right? Maybe an hour because you're having a good time. Sit down and draw something that you want to draw. And don't be afraid to draw something that you've never drawn before. All right? There's always a first time for drawing something. Okay, let's see. This is like alternate universe Andrew Tate where he's a genuine supportive guy. Yeah, and he has hair on his head. Sorry, no offense if anybody's bald. That was too mean. Shouldn't have said that. I feel like, you're such a genuine supportive guy. I'm like, yeah, and he's bald. It's like, why would I say that? You're welcome. Thank you for your kind words. Oh, God. Anyway, all right, let's get a piece of paper out here. All right. Get your paper. Now go bald. What if this was a wig the whole time? And I go to a Romanian prison for, I don't know, for running a red light. And then they snatch my wig. Wig reveal. Okay. Is everybody ready? I want to get a mullet. Dude, what is stopping you? You should. Mullet reveal. Alright. This is how I draw my comics. Right? Seeing your comics, I always thought you were a tough guy type, but you're actually just so nice. I don't know, I think it's because I've been on kind of a short fuse recently on Twitter. I've been like responding to people that I don't like on Twitter recently, which is not a good habit to be in. Right? It's way better to ignore things that you don't like, but it's also just so sweet to say mean things back. It's hard not to. On Twitter, everyone's a tough guy. That's true. And then usually it's revealed that they're actually like a 13-year-old kid or something crazy like that. Didn't that just happen? Here's how we're going to start. This is how I draw my comics. You know, mine are signature. I do top down. Okay, so we're going to draw 2 panels. Don't have to be exact. Usually when I'm drawing my actual comics, like on paper, I have them measured out to make sure that, I don't know, that they're generally the same size. But it's really not necessary. And it's kind of almost, in a weird way, become like my signature thing that my line work is like really wobbly. Like, I think when people try to recreate Beetle Moses comics, they intentionally make them look like an 8-year-old drew them. I'm not sure why. See, even this, I kind of feel like I might have made the top one too small. Let me actually. I'm gonna redo that. I'm just gonna draw that bit again. But you guys get the idea. Two rectangles. Actually, is there a way I can just flip my canvas? It doesn't matter. I'm already here. So, what have you guys been up to? How's everybody's week? Whoops. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, I kind of want a little more room in the top one just because there's text. Don't need as much room on the bottom one. Like me, I'm the personification of people you dislike. That's not true. I get attacked regularly on Twitter by non-pillbug enthusiasts. Dude, destroy them. Who the hell is not a pillbug enthusiast anyway? And now remember, when we're drawing here, especially, take your time drawing these things. Lord knows I did. If you're... Whoops. Let me zoom in. I'm going to block out the first little thing here. It also does help to do the well, it's okay. We're going to start here. I'll move over. It does help also to do comics a little bit because it really does help you visualize where things need to go because it's a smaller area. But we're going to make, of course, this is where the armadillo will go. Maybe even a little bit smaller than that, honestly. Pillbug's right here. And turtle. The turtle in my drawing is even a little bit cut off at the end. And then we just need enough room to write the, all right, guys, we'll see you later. But when I'm drawing, we're going to start with like details on the face. So just make sure that you don't draw too big. Keep it small. Okay? We're going to start with the little headpiece. All right, that's where I started. It's just this. Let me see how to describe this. Well, I'll go really slow. Make a we're talking little. This is the top of the head of the armadillo, all right? Little. Line. Going that way. Comes in for a little dip. This is where the ear is going to be peeking out. In fact, if you want, you can draw that little ear coming out. This is the longest I've stayed on your stream. I support small artists. I'm a feminist. That's good. That's good. You should stay for the whole thing. Because how are you drawing? How are you drawing? How are you finishing the drawing? See this line? Diagonal. Going aside. Happiness is a warm gun. After you make that little diagonal line, little divot to the side, it's the same direction that the top line is going. This is the little bottom of the plate on his head. It's okay. I'm praying I can finish the drawing time because I ate a massive chunk of my edibles, and if I run out of time, I'm fucked in terms of drawing skills. No, you'll be fine. I don't think this whole thing is going to take us longer than like a half hour to finish, honestly. I don't think it's going to take that long. And then make a little curvy line going back up. Slight curve. Slight curve. The other ear is up at the top here. Just like that. Which is just like a football shape. A leaf. Make his little eye. I just made it a dot. Right under his eye, I'm going to make his a curve, which is his cheek. He's smiling. Little curve. And then it's a straight line. And at the end, just hit it with this little curly cue. This is his little snout. Doesn't he already look cute? They have kind of those little piggy noses. Cuter than me. Holy crap, I'm doing it. Oh god, it's funny. How's it looking so far? This was not so bad. Good night, everyone. That's it. We lost you? The scrunkly. We're going to make this little U shape, which is kind of at a diagonal. That's where his mouth goes. All right, it's honestly, here's if it was detached, it's like a hook or a J. Just like that. A scrimblow boo-boo, even. I've noticed an issue with my brush. There are too many small holes in the brush. Is it digital? Use a pen. And then this is also, it's from just behind the ear, right about here. It's a C shape. And try to keep it one line that comes all the way around to the lip. Again, if it was away from the rest of the drawing, it would look something like this. Sort of a C shape on its side. But with the drawing, C shape, and it gets close right at the lip. All right. Next, we're going to draw his little hand because he's waving. And I know we always talk about this. Hands are a little daunting for people, but not for us, because there's always a cheat code. How do you get your lines to look like smooth? Mine's shaky. Well, actually, you know what? There is something that does help. Because honestly, what I always tell people when they ask that is practice, 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 practice. Right? Keep practicing. All right? You're gonna get better as you keep going. But if you also want a little bit of a cheat code, you'll notice your lines will look less shaky if you use a thicker brush. If you up the size of the brush a little bit, you're going to notice it less, that they look wiggly. But I mean, dude, look at these lines. Do those look straight to you? Look at this. Doesn't have to be perfect. Right? It's not perfect. But a thicker line does make it look a little bit, you'll find it'll help. Try to change the brush thickness, like just up it. If you're using like 1 pixel, go up to like 3 or 4. All right, here's the hand. Keep it little. Remember, we still got the rest of the body to draw here. You could enable more stabilization, but I really do want, it'd be great if you guys would keep a holistic, right? It's better to just practice. Don't make things so easy for yourself, right? It's better to be challenged and to be maybe disappointed with how things come out the first time, because then you'll be thinking about it the next time. It's okay. It's okay if it's not perfect. All right. Here, we're going to make a hand really tiny. Really tiny. Little hook shape. See that? Little hook. Okay. 1 bump. Another bump, and it's going to come down a bit. And then that same shape, that hook shape that we made at the beginning, another hook shape to here. It's all just you. It's all about you. Most apps have zoom hotkeys. Let's see. Someone gave me the advice to put 2 dots where you want to start and end before drawing the line. It can help them look a bit more proper and confident. Yes, I'd be saying that too. It does help. Repeat the hand. Absolutely. Tiny, remember, tiny. You got little paws. It's a hook shape. Little curve. Okay. Upside down U. Why don't I zoom in a bit? U. Or an N, right? And then this hook shape that we made here, we're basically going to just make a mirror version of that. But it's another N like this, just with a longer back part. It almost looks like McDonald's arches, right? But with an whoops. It's like McDonald's arches, but with an extra arch. Whoa! Gumshoe! Shout out! Unbelievable artist. Better artist than me. And an amazing streamer. I've been watching their streams while I draw. It's almost like watching the Food Network while you're eating a sandwich. They're great. You really should check out it. You should really check it out. I'm good. We're drawing a little comic with an armadillo. I know those mouse emotes are so good. I need some fresh emotes on mine. That's crazy. I'm eating a sandwich right now. I would say that's crazy, but honestly, honestly, 2/3 of my day I'm eating a sandwich, so it's not like, if somebody brought up a sandwich, that's like talking about pants, and it's like, yo, I'm wearing pants right now. It's like bringing up a sandwich, and I'm like, dude, I'm eating a sandwich right now. For the past for the past 15 years, I've been eating a sandwich. Who asked about the hand? Bread, buddy. How does the hand look? Are we good? Can I move on to the next thing? I am neither eating a sandwich nor wearing pants. Stoffel waffle. Bread buddy, we chilling? I'm gonna take that emote as a sign that we're chilling. I'm gonna make a tiny J shape which connects to the bottom of his wrist. To his little arm. Gotta have a Wawa. Gotta have it. Wawa Solo 7-Eleven. Wawa's filthy, bro. It's so good. I think Wawa is generally accepted to be like the best. I mean, it's just the best one. Yeah, Wawa is the best one. Okay, ready? We must stay focused, my brothers. Keep room, because he's gonna have a back part too, okay? Don't bring it all the way back. Have some room. But from sort of the bottom area of his cheek, you're gonna make a big curve, which comes down to about there. Okay? Soft curving line. Give yourself a little room underneath because he still has feet that we need to draw under there. And just remember, keep it close. We still want this room because we're going to draw a back part too, but we're going to get to that in a sec. Remember, there's going to be a back here. So just make sure that you keep some room for yourself. Oh, me too. Oh, my battery's running low. I think we're good. Whoops. We're back. If we're charging, sorry, I had to I don't know, I have to flip a switch to get my shit going. Okay, ready? Create. Ready? Another curve, which it's a T, right? It's going to be it doesn't start here, it starts from behind here. But it's going to curve up to there. $7-Eleven is greater than the Wawa. Don't at me. You're tripping. YOLO Swag is obsessed with 7-Eleven too. He's like, bro, you got to get the 7-Eleven app on your phone. I'm basically eating for like 20 cents a day. I'm like, ugh. That doesn't sound good. Sounds horrendous. All right, and then from here, keep it soft, curve up to the chin. YOLO does not know. Bro is high on weed. All right. The back part now follows pretty much the same curve as here, but it's a little bit steeper almost. You notice how, like, I'm not drawing it exactly like this. I want to give him a little bit of a hunchback effect. So it's straight, and then curve up at the end. See, it has a higher arch. If anybody is just tuning in, or if you have just tuned in, you're wondering what the hell we're drawing, it's a comic. It's these characters. Alright, guys. See you later. It's an armadillo, a pill bug, and a turtle or tortoise. And then they all go home. If you were just tuning in, we are currently drawing the armadillo from the first panel. Alright, guys. See you later. And then they go home. Does that make okay? That makes more sense. Oh my god! All right, you ready? My Dillo is fat, but that's okay. Mine's kind of fat too. Actually, he looks even fatter in the original drawing that I made. But all right, we're gonna draw a little foot. Kind of looks like a little bent paper clip. It's gonna be a little line down, a little curve, right? Give him a little bit of a heel. You're arming your Dillo. Little curve in the back. Soft curve to the front. Look like you better give this man some wheels for feet. You capping. You're right about Wawa, but you're wrong about this. Okay, a little curve up. Who up beetling they Moses? You already know, dog. If I'm up, I'm beetling my Moses. Can you shout out your dead pigeon? Dude, R.I.P. to a real one. Sorry that he died, or she. That sucks. Yeah, please drop an F in the chat for Killer Drax's dead pigeon. Very sorry that that happened. Everybody drop an F. Natalie dropped W. F. Thank you. His name was Mosby. No! Why would you tell me that? It makes it so much sadder that he has a name and a personality. He had feelings. Dude. Rip. F. I'm gonna drop an F too. Let me drop an F real quick. F. Dude. Mosby is eating that pigeon feed way up in heaven, in bird heaven right now. Sorry that happened, bro. Yeah, pour one out for Mosby. Everybody, cheers. I wish I don't have anything to drink right now, but cheers. Mosby. What a real one. I'm making these little J shapes for toes. 3 toes. That's sad, man. Sorry that your pigeon died. How long do pigeons live? I've never actually been a bird owner. Do they have a long lifespan? I'm sure you lived a very long, happy life with you. Here's the other foot. More J shapes. J. Little bump. Little bump. $15 to 30 years, golly. I mean, to be fair, like, parrots outlive their owners. Like, parrots get to be like 150 years old. So I guess it tracks that, like, other bird species would also have like a long. He was 17. Wow. Dude. R.I.P. man. to a real one. Seriously, I almost am thinking about grabbing like a beer so that I can just like toast to Mosby right now. But you get the idea. I really do. My heart goes out to you, man. I'm sorry. If you want, I mean, maybe now is not the right time, but there's a great, I follow this artist actually on Twitter who makes comics about pigeons. Maybe you already follow them. I gotta shout him out. Charlubby. Here, I'll type in the thing. At CHR Lubby. Oh, what the hell did I just do? I was typing on the wrong thing. At Charlubby. Why can't I send it? There we go. I'm sure if you click that, it will not take you to the right place. But on Twitter, their @ is Charlubby, and they make these great pigeon comics. Very cute, very sweet. They're super nice. Should absolutely check it out. All right, for the tail. Now, my tail is basically getting cut off here at the end, so... Oops, what the fuck? What did I do? Yeah. What the hell's going on? There we go. Whip, whip, whip. I'm just making 3 lines like that. Anytime I blow my nose in the last 24 hours, it smells like pizza crust. What should I do, Beetle friend? Dude, you should, I have no idea. You should probably go see a doctor. I think that Flary Easy Keck is probably right. What does it look like if it wasn't cut off? All right, here's the armadillo. Hey, hey. Hey. His little feet. This one looks like a little rat. As long as it needs to go, I don't think armadillos have tails that are that long, but it's basically a long triangle, and it's plated, so it's just got a line going up the middle. So if you need to continue the tail, it's basically just like that. Just 3 lines. Got it? I kind of doubt you'll have enough room to draw the whole thing, but if you do, if you drew it that small, then that's what it would look like here. Alright, and then pretty much the finishing touch here. I always Google image whatever animal you're drawing on. Dude, regular dragon coming through with the heat. Alright, that's actually great advice. It is. Having multiple source images is very valuable, especially being able to look at something from different angles. Bought your cat bust print, lives on me wall now. Amazing. Thank you so much for the support. You guys know, by the way, that I'm including these new stickers. Did you guys see these? These are new, so if you get a print, I'm throwing some new stickers in there. They're the American Psycho Beetle Moses. Yeah, Sandshrew is good too. Sandshrew is a good reference for this. What was I gonna say? Yeah, whenever I look up source images, I'm trying to think what was I drawing today? I could even tell you. I'm gonna show you what I had in my source images here. Well, for example, when I was drawing my Garfield comic just now, I had a bunch of Garfield comics pulled up because I needed to see them making different faces, different angles. It kind of just helped me get a better idea for it. Obviously, that's drawing another cartoon, but it's the same idea, basically. Being able to look at multiple source images. So with this armadillo, this is a 3-band armadillo. He's got 3 bands. So it's 3 lines, but they're all curved. Remember, don't just draw them straight. So it's actually 4 lines because each of these are bing, band, band, band. But only got 3 bands, but I got like 20. I just started reading American Psycho. Dude, I just read that one. It is gross. It's a great book, but holy crap, some of those murder scenes, it ain't like it is in the movie. Let me tell you. It is like properly insane. Really nasty. But it is a good book. It was worthwhile. Dude, I'm reading The Shining right now. What a good book. How come nobody told me? 3 pairs of Ray-Bans. That's cool too. Alright, next we're going to draw The pill bug. You already know. Let me move this over a bit. What the hell happened here? Ah, that's why. What the fuck was that about? Alright, sorry, my little tool thing. I know you can't see it, but... Alright, pill bug is next. Oh my god, my computer sounds like it's going to light on fire. Let's zoom in a bit, because he's really little. Okay, pretty little. And remember, keep them a little bit close to the armadillo because you want to give yourself enough room for the turtle on this side too, right? So don't give him too much room. Normally I would draw the pill bug last because the turtle's going to be... I don't want to be like overlapping, but just draw this close enough to the armadillo. Okay? We're just making a little bean shape. Little bean shape. Pill bug. Shining book was a lot better than the movie. Dude, the book is so good. And first of all, I picked it up because... Oh, yeah, I have it sitting right here. I picked it up because it's like a little bit of a brick, but it's like, dude, it's like little. $10 at my Barnes & Noble. About this far through it. I don't know, can you see that? And what I really like about it is, in the movie, it kind of feels like Jack Torrance is the main character, and in the book, it feels a lot more like the kid, Danny, is the main character. And I like that. They focus a lot more on the fact that he has, like we're giving him little antennas, that he has the shine, right? Spoilers if you haven't seen the movie. But they kind of gloss over it a little bit in the movie, come to think of it. And in the book, it's like a very important... It's like they're really like harping on that point a lot. Like his powers, which is awesome. Salem's Lot, gotta be next. Stephen King wrote a sequel to that like 10 years ago called Dr. Sleep. Yeah. Whoop, Shining the movie. Dude, let me close out of my internet here because... Holy shit, my thing is like... My computer sounds like it's ready to die. Make sure I don't get rid of anything important, but... Close out of this. Alright. Alright. Yeah, in the movie, it's absolutely right. In the movie, the powers kind of come up at it feels a little bit like... But it's really important in the book, and I'm really enjoying it. Look how I'm making 3 little lines. The reason we gave the armadillo 3 lines on the back is that it's actually, what I would recommend is if you're coloring, there's probably some more patterns that you can do on the armadillo's back, but it's important to get those 3 bands. If you, you're right. If you want to do more lines, you can go all the way around, but in my opinion, the 3 band is a little bit more signature armadillo, and I would just color his paneling a darker shade than his belly. But I did say you only need a pen and paper, so feel it out, right? This is the other point that I am kind of making every once in a while. I know some of you guys are new, some of you guys are probably like, oh my god, Beetle, how many times are you going to say the same spiel? But one of the best pieces of advice, look, I'm giving the pill bug another little, this is his little belly bit, right? Because he's got the wraparound, the shell, and then this bit. One of the points that I'm like kind of harping on a bit is that you guys will get better. You're going to be happier with your drawing if you watch what I'm doing, but don't just be so focused on what I'm drawing that you're looking at my drawing and like not paying attention to your own drawing. Just like, oh, Beetle drew it like this, so I got to draw it like this. When you look at my thing, use it as a reference, right? But take a second, look at your drawing, and think, okay, this line goes here, this line goes here. Let me think, how is what Beetle just did going to fit in my drawing? How do I want it to look? Where do I want the line to start? Where do I want it to end? And then draw it. You take that little extra second, you're going to be happier with your drawing. It's not going to look so, you're not going to be so focused on getting the line work right. You're going to be more focused on, okay, how is this going to fit into my drawing? And it helps you you're thinking a little bit more creatively. And then I'm going to give him little legs. Personally, I like him without a face. I think it's funny like this. But if you want to give him a face, you can remember just put a little eye there. I guess that's pretty funny too. Do we like him with or without an eye? I'm living on the edge. I couldn't find an eraser. Yeah, I added a few more lines to mine, and I like it. There you go. That's what it's all about. Mine is a reference, but it doesn't have to look like. You're keeping yours without eye. Honestly, either is great. Eye and no eye. All right, I'll keep it with. If you guys need the reference, this is what it looks like. It's so little anyway. And that's it for the pill bug, basically. That's pretty much it. And now we're going to draw the tortoise. Let me zoom out. Give myself enough room here. Okay. All right. Give yourself enough room. Now, in my original drawing, you notice the tortoise is a little cut off, right? Yeah, even I ran out of room a little bit, so don't worry too much. Don't try to squish him in. Just focus on it looking good. People are going to know it's a tortoise even if you only see this much of him, you know what I mean? But that's how it looks in mine. Whoa! Killer Drax! Subscribed! Thank you. Thank you. RIP to Mosby. Thank you for coming on here, man. Do it for Mosby. Love him. Alright, here we go. This is how the tortoise begins. I'm going to draw the top of his head, which is a curve. But this is optional. This is how I'm going to do it because it's a little bit... Alright. It's a little bit tricky. Yeah, I'm giving him a little bit of a lip, like an upper lip. So before the curve starts, he's got a little bit of a lip. If you want to just draw it like this, you'll have the same effect. But if you feel comfortable, you want to get that extra little line work in there, I think that lip is going to do you nicely. Regardless of how you got that drawn. We're going to make his little smile, which is like that. And his eye. Okay. His neck, which is a curvy line. Curvy line. Rounded at the bottom. I also made it a little bit thinner at the bottom. All right. Reminds me of a Florka cows, yeah. Absolutely. Dude, Florka's the goat. And then curve back up. And then I kind of drew him like with the old lip thing, just like that. Like, if you want to include that in there, feel free to leave it out. Now we're going to draw the limbs first because I found it easier to draw the legs first and then the shell around the legs. So here's the top of the leg. Ready? Keep it kind of close. Curve. Floor comics are so good. I love the dude's writing, and I really like the simplistic style because he's super skilled at expressing emotions with them. Dude, sometimes the best comic artists, honestly, in my opinion, some of my favorite comic artists are ones that are really good at expressing a lot of emotions in very simple drawings. Simple. And if you follow Flork, you'll probably see also that he's actually a really skilled artist. Like occasionally he'll post something that's like a drawing that he really like, I don't know, worked on, like was like flexing a bit. So it's like he knows how to draw, but he just like he's really good at drawing them like simple. Okay, curve, and then another curve coming down this way, kind of creating an S sort of shape. And then his little foot is it's this W type shape, but with 3 bumps. See how I did that? Oh, Beetle, I meant to tell you, I fucking loved that Dino Asteroid comic. Which was, oh, yeah. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I like that one too. Yeah, that one was funny. I just love drawing dinosaurs. They're so silly. And I love drawing sea creatures. I just came up with like 4 more sea creature ideas that like I literally was like, I really want to draw more like marine bio ones because those are just like funny to me. And I literally just Googled like weird sea creatures because sometimes I just need my memory jogged. And then like looking at those drawings, like or looking at these images of like weird sea creatures, I'm like, oh dude, I can think of so much shit that comes out of just this. They're so funny looking. Alright, there's a curved line coming back up. His next leg, look, mine's gonna be cut off a little bit. I didn't really give myself enough room, but I'm gonna. It's identical to what we just drew here. So if you have enough room, it's gonna look like this. But mine is kind of cut off. So it's just that, but it's the same. It's the same here. If you have more room than I do, you can just draw the exact same foot, which is just that S shape. It comes down, and then a little W at the bottom. Give your tortoise some hair. Good. Alright, the next thing is going to be this. Around each of the extremities, we're going to make this curvy line. Curvy line. Now this is, if you look at my drawing here, look at how I did this little, see that like bit around? I like the monocle and top hat, that's good. I'm drawing the little piece of the shell that's surrounding his neck and legs. So, sort of a loose W shape here. And you just got to think of it like you're basically just outlining each of the limbs. Outline. If anybody needs me to do this again, I will. But just think of it like an outline. Think of it like you're circling, but it's all connected. Oh. Can you take a 2-minute breather? My headset died. I need to catch up. Yeah, that's fine. Let me just, here, I'll drink some water for a second. I told you guys occasionally I'll be watching other people's streams to kind of just get a feel, because I'm still new to this. It kind of helps me to like catch up. Not catch up, just like get sort of inspiration. How can I make my stream better? How can I improve my stream? And I really am been toying with the idea of doing streams that are not even art related. Just get a little bit of variety. Also get my hours up a little bit on Twitch if I want to like partner or anything like that. You know, if that's the next step, I think I need to get my hours up a bit. And it would be easier to do some stuff like playing video games and stuff. The question is, can my computer handle it? I really don't think this thing can handle it. Thanks for the breather. Your chair broke down. Jesus, everybody's falling apart. Anyway, I was watching, it wasn't live, but I was watching, it was on YouTube, like a whole, you guys know Germa, right? I know nothing about Germa. I think I missed a little bit of, like, I missed the boat. I'm like a little bit too old almost. But he's funny as hell, man. I was like I was watching some, because he's like one of the most like beloved streamers. So I was like, let me just watch a little bit of his. So I've been watching some of his like gaming streams, and there was one super fucking long stream that he did of like I know Germa's like a myth. Like I see like memes of him. I know that people love him, but like I never knew why people loved him really. But honestly, I'm getting it. And I was on the for sure, yeah, dude, I'm like feeling the same thing a little over the hill, but also like most of these guys are the same age anyway. But Germa's just huge, and I was like, damn, I've never watched Germa. So anyway, I was watching Germa, and I was watching a streamer who's playing Simpsons Hit and Run. I'm 16, so I'm in the right age since he's a K-pop boy for people who take Adderall. His 11-hour Seaman stream was amazing. I don't even know that one. I gotta watch that. But I was watching him playing Simpsons Hit and Run, and like he wasn't even showing his face. He was just like playing through it. It's a fucking like 11-hour long video, so obviously I wasn't watching the whole thing, but I was like listening to it while I was drawing and whatever. And he had this one bit like at the very beginning. He was like, "Guys, I need you to understand, like, I don't know anything about The Simpsons. I've probably seen, like, 2 Simpsons episodes, like, ever in my whole life. I know nothing about The Simpsons." Like, he's like, I couldn't even tell you their last name. And that's just, like, I'm not even saying it right, but I was just, like, I don't know why. That made me, like, that got me. That, like, made me look up for my drawing. And I was like, did he mean to say that? But I think he was just, like, kidding around. Super funny. Dude, I don't know anything about The Simpsons. I couldn't even tell you their last name. I thought it was hilarious. Anyway, made me a Germo fan. I was like, okay, I get it. I don't even know if he was trying to be funny, but I think that's part of his appeal. Gave my turtle a fedora, and he looks very dapper now. Good. Are we all caught up? I know people just watch for him just like playing video games, but I do appreciate that he actually is like, I think, you know, no offense to all these other streamers, but I know a lot of them are like not that funny or not even that good creators, really. I shouldn't say that, right? But that I watched that and I was like, okay, this dude's actually funny. You would make a comment with that punchline. Dude, I know. It was just like that type of like, he said it so dryly that it was almost like blink and you miss it if you weren't like listening. You wouldn't have even thought anything of it, but that just killed me. Alright. And he was like reading chat also while he was playing. You see how I'm making these like curves here? He was reading chat while he was playing, and he's like reading, and he's like, apparently Homer Simpson did his own motion capture for this game. He's like, that's really interesting. Like, he didn't even laugh. He was just like saying stuff, and I was like, that was really funny. And I only watched the thing for like 30 minutes and made me like laugh like a couple times. So I was like, okay, I get it. This guy's funny. Homer Simpson did his own motion cap for Simpsons Hit and Run. Did you guys know that? Crazy. That's crazy. Ready? Curve. Maybe one day I will get to meet Germa. What do you think about that? W. And a little S. S curve back up. And then this other leg, honestly, it's just this little backwards L shape. Because it's almost in line. You got to picture his other leg is actually like over here. So you can barely see it. It's just overlapped. Okay, and then this bit, we're pretty much reaching the end of the hardest part of the drawing, which is, you got to picture they have this little octagonal, hexagonal shape up here. So just make line, line, line. Line, line, line. Looks like an open manila folder. Like a book. Okay. How about you draw Germa asking you to stream with him and you make jokes together? I don't know. If you guys reach out to Germa, maybe if like 100 people reach out to Germa and they're like, bro, hit up Beetle Moses, maybe then we can be friends. Nah, I guess that's creepy. We'll meet naturally, maybe. If things keep going well with the streaming thing, maybe we'll just meet. Alright. See how I did this? These little points, I'm just bringing them down. Diagonal. There's no real rhyme or reason. I'm just kind of feeling it out. The octagon has 8 fantastic sides and 8 awesome angles. It's impossible to be friends with something that isn't real, Beetle. Oh my god. Another line. Another line. And another line. Boom. Turtle complete. Which means all that's left, look at that, these 3 buddies. I'm just going to write And if you want to obviously change the text to say something else, I wouldn't mix it up too much because you might lose the punchline a bit, but saying, all right. All right. See you later. Guys. And remember, when you're drawing, you don't always have to put a full speech bubble for stuff like this. There's only one character talking. A little line will suffice. And I know I mentioned this on a couple streams ago, but it also does not need to be coming straight out of their mouth. Right? It actually looks a little dodgy that way. Just make it pointed at them, generally. That's all you gotta do. And then what I'm going to do is just make a straight line for the background going across. So it looks like that. All right, whoops. All right, see you later, guys. And now the bottom panel, which is much easier because it's pretty much just circles. They're all in their home. Man, my armadillo's chunky. Try to remember to keep the circle roughly the same size as the la critura. Alright, because that way people will definitely know. I mean, people are going to know anyway, but try to keep it the same size. Think about what size it would be if they actually rolled up into a ball. So I'm going to draw a circle. It's the armadillo. Very little circle. That is the pill bug. The tortoiseshell is more complicated, so let's walk through that together when you guys have these circles done. The tortoiseshell, I'm just going to show you what I'm drawing. We're going to start with that roundy like bit. The bit that it's this wiggly shape. And circles. Talk about fortress. Okay? And then the shell is going to go around, all right? But just bear with me when we draw this first shape, all right? How do circle? Basically, you just draw a human head, right? You know, you ever seen that SpongeBob episode? He draws like a head, and then you erase this, and erase some of this, and then you're left with a circle. I finally caught one of your streams, but it's so late. But also, I'm captivated by how nice your line work is. I've been stuck for 30 minutes. Oh, dude. Well, we're going to do another drawing after this. We're going to do kind of a shorter one, like an easy one, I think, after this. So you didn't miss the whole thing. I know we're kind of far. It might be a little far along to catch up with this one. Well, maybe not. You might be able to catch up to this. Just drew an armadillo, pill bug, tortoise. And now we're just drawing this bit at the bottom. But we also are going to draw something else, so don't worry about it. But thank you for jumping in. I'm glad that you're in here. Oh yeah, and they will be on YouTube also. Last time I was off by an hour because you didn't mention a time zone might be the issue. What? I always mention a time zone. I always mention a time zone. Are you sure that you didn't just set your daylight savings clock? That's what it sounds like. I always say 8 p.m. EST. I've been writing the same script. Been writing the same script since the jump. Alright guys, here, let's make this little thing. Sorry, maybe I did forget the time zone. Who knows? Who knows? But I'm glad that you're here now. Oh, I meant it's super late in Iceland. Oh god, I can't even imagine. What time is it there? Is there daylight savings in other countries? That would really screw things up if there wasn't. Okay guys, so curve. Okay. Little bit of a straight line. Curve. Okay. Straight line. And a curve. And we're basically going to make the opposite sort of lines. Curve, straight line. Curve, straight line. I goofed. Set an alarm for it at 8 this morning. Forgot to label it and then sat for 20 minutes trying to figure out why the fuck I set an 8-hour alarm. Jesus, man. I've been there. Sorry that happened. That sucks. But at least you're here. This is the hack of how to get all your messages read by Beetlejuice over here. Yeah, that's probably true. It does highlight it on my screen, so I mean, that is what it's for. Circle in each of these. Circle. Circle. Okay. Curve connecting. Bill bug. That one I would have read it even if it wasn't highlighted. That's just a good message. Bill bug. Oh god, isn't that funny? It's like sometimes it's like the soft touch, you know what I mean? Like you say something, Bill bug. Cool bug facts. Bill bug Babbins. Sometimes it's those little things. Dude, me and YOLO Swag were laughing about we were recording something for an animation that we were working on. And he said, instead of Angry Birds, he said Angry Bird, like singular. And we were like, dude, we were laughing for like 15 minutes because of that. I have no idea. Beetle has actually been cursed and been forced to read everything highlighted in purple. It's true. It came to me in a dream. Oh my god. Oh god. I can't believe I had to read that. Oh god. Please. No more highlighted messages. Can't control myself. And then I'm making this little curvy line across the bottom here. Curvy. Okay? Color these in. Oh my god. It's true. God told me. Beetle. The highlighted messages. It's just like a hack. Oh my god, dude. How the hell, the fitness gram, how the hell am I going to read this? This is, you just paid for $1 ad. Fitness gram pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test. That can progressively gets more difficult as it continues. 20-meter line up at the start. The running speed starts slowly, but it gets faster each minute. Jesus Christ, man. The second time you fail to complete a lap before the sound, your test is... Jesus. You're awesome. Thanks. Yeah, kind of like Burger. Oh my god, that's a crazy one. I Beetle, love myself, and make great streams. Simple as. I'm done with the highlighted messages. Let's finish this drawing. Damn it. Hamburger. Stop it. Please. I'm like seeing spots. Hamburger. You're at the mercy of us. You're jailers. Oh my god, what is this? Beetle Moses don't need no autotune. Stop it. Beetle. We will cease once the great one finds it pleasing. Oh my god, I'm like sweating. Alright, top of the shell. Make this little thing again. Line. Straight line. Line up. I apologize sincerely. Beetle Schwit. Line. Line. Hamburger. You have the same humor as a Pillbug Twitter user, dude. Billbug. Hamburger. Something about putting the spelling hamburger like that is just so funny. Dude. Oh, God. That was funny. Hamburger. All right, let me zoom in a bit. Wait a minute. How do I zoom in again? Oh, it's this. Hamburger. It's not a trend. It's a calling. That's true. This is trending on Pillbug Twitter. That's a fact. How active is Pillbug Twitter? By the way, I'm making this kind of making it look like a bicycle wheel. See, I'm just drawing lines towards the middle. That's the Pillbug. Ham geranium? What the hell does that mean? Stop saying hamburger. It's okay, guys. Beetle Moses says it's okay to keep spamming highlighted messages, and I will read them all. There you go. Where'd tortilla go? Talking about this? Here's the Tortuga. Did you still need to see that? You can fit everything on here. Alright. The armadillo is like a little tricky, but like not really. But I'm going to just show you guys how to do this real quick, okay? Picture this is the middle, right? This is like the center point, right? Straight line going diagonal down. Kind of looks like a little Pac-Man. I keep drawing circles ambiently while waiting for your next move, and now my whole comic is filling up with circles. Well, don't go too crazy. That'd be an interesting, like, very surreal final panel. Is they're like, all right, see you later, guys, and all of a sudden it's just like circles. And then this side, we're gonna do those 4 lines. Think of them splaying out. Honestly, you could probably make them a bit rounded. Probably should have made that other one rounded too. Curved lines. Oh my god, Urgerham. The Pillbug Rapture. And then the little headpiece I'm going to draw like this. It's going to be straight line up. And then point. Curve, that's his little ear. And his other ear. Hammock burger. My mod is like, stop saying hamburger. And then his little arm is going to be like, it's like plated line. Actually, give me that line connecting like here-ish. That's about it. Alright, and then we're going to just make, let me see how I drew it in the top panel. Zoom out. Looks great. I'm just going to draw the ground again. So, line going straight across. Hymn a burger. Guys, we just drew a comic. It's done. It's done. Obviously, if you want to like level it up, if you want to make it even greater, personally, what I always love to do is add some color. So I'm gonna do a little bit of coloring right now while we choose what our next drawing will be. You're gonna color this puppy in. Barber. We just drew a comic. Holy freaking crap, Lois. You gonna leave? Thanks. I'm glad you had a good time. Hell yeah. Thank you for coming in. Post if you finished your comic, if you're happy with how it came out, please post it. Cause I'll retweet. I hit it with a retweet. I love seeing them. What should we draw next, guys? I need something easy peasy, easy peasy. Shrimp Wizard. That's good. We can draw Homer in his motion mocap suit. Germa eating a hamburger. There are reference images on Google. I feel like I don't want to look that up. Shrimp Wizard. Shrimp Wizard's funny. I mean, we have drawn a shrimp before. We've drawn a shrimp frying rice, but I never get tired of drawing shrimp. So if you want to draw a Shrimp Wizard, we can. Dark Shrimp Wizard. Obama. Soda! Shrimp Wizard pondering his orb. That's funny. What do you think about that, guys? Shrimp Wizard pondering his orb. Yeah, let's make something that's like easy, because you guys will be really happy ending. Like, I don't want to draw. Sometimes I don't want to end on something like something challenging like this, because on the off chance that it doesn't go well, I don't want you guys to leave the class being like, well, that was really impossible. That was hard. I'd rather you guys end on a note that's like, oh, that was fun and easy. Puss in Boots falling on. You like the Shrimp Wizard? Okay, let's do the Shrimp Wizard. Should I finish coloring this in, or do you want to just get right to the shrimp? Should we just get right to it? Thank you for helping accommodate how high I am right now, given my motor control getting worse. Well, that's alright. Alright, finish coloring. Yeah, I'm almost done anyway. Let's hit this little yellow bit for his belly. Bottom. Happiness is a warm gun, bang, bang, shoot, shoot. Happiness is a warm gun. Can you draw a moon in the bottom panel? Sure. Oh, like they're just sitting there all night? Yeah, that's funny. Let's do that. Okay, let me just color his shell and I'll draw that. It's funny, I feel like there was something recently that we drew, like one of the other recent comics that we did, that I was like, I added a moon, and I was basically saying like, see guys, this is a perfect example of like how a little something sometimes gives you that, like, you know, bucket fill the other bit here. Sometimes giving it just a little something changes the mood, right? It adds something. So here I'm going to make the daylight in this first panel. Fill these in. There's no way I hit that. Oh, I got it. I'm enjoying the... Whoa! Scratch Plank! Subscribed with Prime Gaming. Gamers, rise up. Oh, God. Thank you for the subscription. The Mother Goblin, I'm enjoying this. Thank you. Scratch Plank! Alright, let's draw that little... Who suggested the moon? We're going to draw the moon, alright? Here's how you draw a moon, first of all. You guys know how to draw a moon. Just a curve, like a C, and then a smaller C inside. I added a sloth who's late. That's funny. Found some comics I drew when I was a kid at my mom's place recently, and that was nice. That's awesome. It is fun. Sometimes it's a little cringy to find old drawings that you did, but like that's how I feel sometimes when I find my stuff. I'm like, this is not very good. But it's also insightful, because you can be like, wow, I've been drawing this for a long time, or I've been drawing such and such for a long time. Like the constant in all my drawings that I've been drawing skeletons like this, like a skull, for literally ever. I still doodle this. It's just like the go-to. Anybody else draw skulls in your on your notebook? Always drawing that. Curve, W, circles, nose, and then there's a look at that. I've literally been drawing that forever. Alright, this is a very good stream, but I must sleep now. Good luck with the drawing, Beetles. General Ars, thank you for coming through. I know it's really late where you're at. I really appreciate you coming in even though it's late. I drew a bunch of Overwatch comics when it came out when I was a kid. That's awesome. I love that kind of stuff because that's truly a snapshot of the time. You know what I mean? Alright, I'm going to fill this now with a darker blue. Make it almost like purple, the night sky. Yeah, I was talking about it on like an older episode, how like sometimes it's those little things that you add, like the moon in this example, that actually adds like a whole extra element to the drawing. Because all of a sudden it gives you, there's an extra joke there. That, oh, they're sitting there all night. Which you kind of miss if you don't. It's a great suggestion to the person who suggested the moon. Alright, let's zoom out and take a look at our drawing here. That looks great. Alright, see you guys later. Alright, see you guys later. And then they're all just asleep. They're chums and neighbors. This came out great. I'm really happy with this, and I hope you guys are happy with it too. I'm telling you, when I came up with this idea, I was like, oh, I could just draw, you know, this for like a regular Beetle comic. But I thought it would be fun for all of us to draw together, so I'm really excited to see what your guys' look like. All right, should we draw a really quick shrimp wizard? That's easy. That's light work. We can do that in a sec. All right. If you guys are still sticking around, you're having fun, I'm having a great time, let's draw something else. We've only been going for like a little bit over an hour. What, you have somewhere to be? Come on. What are you going to do? Doom scroll on Twitter and TikTok for another 8 hours? Let's draw. Seriously. I really am not trying to sound like a boomer here, but I really do worry about the kids a little bit. Because I kind of feel like they're spending a little bit too much time, myself included, on fucking the internet. If you got a little cousin or something, or a little brother, and they're not in a sport, and they're not playing a musical instrument, and they don't draw, and they don't do anything, you should bully them until they do that. Now, don't bully them, but just, like, you should not have your little sibling on the internet all the time, because I am a grown adult person and I still find myself like, oh god, it's like poisoning my brain. Kind of was the inspiration to starting this stream in the first place. I'm just like, god, is there a way that I can get people to just do things that are not doom scrolling on Twitter? I can't even see how many people are on right now, but I don't know how many people, but let's say it's roughly somewhere between like 70 and 100 people. I will feel good feeling that at least you guys were spending this time doing this instead of fucking whatever is going on Twitter, man. Maybe I overestimated how many people are here right now, but also I know what I saw on the internet at that age, and yeah, it needs to be monitored. Yeah, it needs to be monitored, man. That's what I worry about. Like, it's like who are the Elon Musk, Andrew Tate guys? Whoa, George the Fruit. Subscribed at tier 1 for 2 months, dude. Thank you. That's amazing. Thank you. Love having you guys here. I love seeing familiar faces. I love seeing new faces. Not faces, so to speak, but you know what I mean. Thank you guys for coming in here. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, fuck, I need to go at this point. Night Beetle drawing was great. See ya. Be safe. Have fun. Oh, Hype Train is close. Whoa, Exodia! Exodia Penetrate. It's a badass name. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you guys. Have fun Night Pine. Exodia! I got Stoffel Waffle shouting everybody out with me. Alright guys, you ready to draw shrimp? Here's what I'm gonna do. Wait, sorry, I'm just gonna plot it out real quick. Don't follow along quite yet. He's a dark wizard, right? Or is he not a dark wizard? Sorry, just gotta make sure this looks good. Does this look like anything? I feel like this doesn't look quite right. Does this look good? I can't really tell. I want him to kind of look like a dark sorcerer. But his face is extremely blank. Kind of looks like a pog wizard. Maybe there's a way I can rework this. I think it has something to do with that beard doesn't look quite right. Maybe he doesn't need a beard. Looks incredible. Let's try this instead. Let's start with the antennas. Bing, 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 now. I think it will come together a little bit when we actually draw the body. I'm like trying to figure out how Shrimp wears a wizard robe. Hang on, I'm just gonna draw things kind of out of sorts for a second. Sorry, no, this is not quite right. You like the hat? He's got his like little wand, which is shooting all kinds of like. Does that look good? Maybe antenna through the hat. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Yeah. Or maybe no antennas. Maybe antenna through the hat. That's a little bit better. Whoa. Oh, God. Jesus. Brush size enormous. Oh, now it's like puny. Hang on a sec. What the hell is going on with this thing? It's literally like the brush size goes from fucking like indiscernibly small to like, oh, you want to erase your entire drawing? Clip Studio Paint. Why? Why is it like that? Why would I want to erase my entire drawing or barely anything at all? That looks a little bit better. What if I start my own wizard franchise that's like way better than Harry Potter, and it features a shrimp as the main character? Do you guys want to draw this? Whoa! SAS Comics or SAS Comics subscribed at tier 2. Whoa! Shout out! Thank you very much. It's like while I was drawing this really dopey looking thing too. Is this what got you? The shrimp wizard? You're worth it, buddy. Stab it. Stab it. This cannot be the drawing that tipped you over, man. There's no way. Alright, let's draw this, but let's make it good. What do you guys think? I'm gonna probably pop back to this as a reference. Get your papers ready. Get your papers ready. Alright. I want to make a little... should I zoom out? Zoom out. Okay, here's how we're going to start. Orb. Oh, I forgot the orb, but that's easy. Oh, maybe he'll be doing the orb instead of the wizarding wand. How did I draw that first part? Alright, let's start with the hat. Now, this is kind of that lesson that I was teaching you guys on another episode. I think when we were drawing the capybaras, or actually we did the last one too. That I'm making the folds and there's really not any rhyme or reason. It's a lot of like 7s and L's and J shapes to make clothing look wrinkly. There's not any rhyme or reason. Generally, what I'm making is this shape, a triangle. But to get there, I'm making all these, and this is one of my favorite parts about drawing, is just no rhyme or reason, just feeling it out. Yeah, we'll make a levitating orb. I'll go slowly, but my point is that it does not have to be exact, all right? I'm making a backward 7 and a little L and a lightning bolt. And now we're going back the other way. Straight line, L shape, straight line, line in, make it a wrinkle, line down. Doesn't have to look anything like this. Just generally that curved triangle look, but try to get there. I encourage you to really, and this is great practice for just like, because the great part is that there's no wrong answer. It can look like anything, but it's also great practice for just feeling it out, which is that's a lot of what drawing is. Just feeling it out. What looks good? What looks good? And it can be huge, it can be small, because it's a shrimp and a wizard hat. It can be too small for his head, or it can be, very large. Alright, here's what I'm going to do next. It's this is the shape. I'm basically making a wave with a curve at the other side. Alright, but I'm trying to intersect it with the bottom of the hat. Doesn't have to be perfect because I can just add more wrinkles. But it's a curve up, let it peak, and then come back down. Chat's gone quiet. Are you guys still with me? Are you drawing along? I have to make sure every once in a while. You're following. All right, looking great. Okay, good. Oh, shrimp burger. I like the big hat. Good. Drawing. Okay, good. Drawing. Having fun with the hat ring. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Okay, sorry. I don't want to distract you guys if you're working. Okay. Hat's looking fly. Curve this bad boy back around and let it intersect. Obviously, your hat might look a little bit different than mine, but think about how it's intersecting, right? Think about the plane. I'm basically drawing... It's like a big figure 8. You see this? So the hat is actually that's the actual shape. Still coloring the first comic. That's okay too. Nothing wrong with spending more time on one drawing. So I'm basically creating a figure 8, but think about the parts that you can see, right? It's coming back around. And then the front of it, I'm not just going to connect it like a figure 8. I'm going to create a little lip in it so it comes up towards the middle. You can't make the hat. There's literally no wrong answer. And if you really want to keep it like simple. Here, look guys. Curve and connect. If you want to keep it simple, you don't have to do any of that. You can just make it look like that. That still looks good. You could just make it look like that. You could just make it look like this. Honestly, that's a wizard hat. Give it as much personality as you feel comfortable making. Aussie cat. Got that? So this lip basically is coming from the lowest point of the hat. This is a little bit of perspective. Try to draw it from the lowest point of the hat up, the curve to the middle, and then fold in. I got a fat ass hat on my hands. Good. Okay, what did I do next? We're gonna make the eyes. thick. Make 2 little circles for eyes. I'm even going to color mine in. Kind of looks good already, just as is. Your hat looks like a misshapen sea plant. Well, he is underwater, so it could be a misshapen sea plant. Just write it in. And then the nose looks something like this. We're just under the eye. Okay? Just under the eye. Straight line. It's not really a nose. I don't know what you would call it, really. Straight line. Back in. This is his little nose. Yeah, proboscis. And then a longer one. And then back here, like under this eye, not necessarily connected, but just make another little divot. And then it's just a how am I even doing this? I couldn't tell you. Little thunderbolt shape. Lightning bolt, like Harry Potter. It's okay, my hat I made the hat take up half the page. The shrimp may be small. I honestly think the smaller the shrimp ratio to hat is actually funnier, so I think you're good. And then I would just make this little eye peeking up in there. Let's see, what are we going to do now? Now, from the lowest point, like maybe just behind the lowest point of the hat, I'm going to make a curve like that. C shape. Circle at the end. Mine is a witch. Cartoon eyelashes. That's cute. And then just a little curve coming back under the little lip area. It's funny, they don't really have faces, so it's hard to like, I don't really know what each of these bits are called exactly. And now here's how I'm going to do the cape. I'm going to give myself pretty much as much room as I can manage. I'm going to make a wavy line connecting all the way to where the little clasp would be for his or her cape. Or theirs. Okay. Now before we make the rest of the cape, I am going to do this. His arm, one arm, which is just a little lightning bolt shape. And another one right on top. If you want, you can even give them like a little pincher at the end. That does look funny, so I would recommend it. And another one, same thing. It's coming out really good, actually. I was just thinking. And then the last leg, I think we're actually going to see the whole thing. So rather than it being tucked behind the cape there, well, I guess it depends where your cape might look a little different than mine, but I'm going to draw my whole leg because remember his body is going to follow sort of a curve. So I'm picturing his last leg is actually going to start like here. So just create the little back part of the leg, which is just a little rounded bit. And then the rest of it is the same. I'm going to move it over slightly. Good. Alright, next. I'm actually going to make his little tail here. Now, shrimp tail, it's easy. It's kind of like just two leaves connected. Leaf. Leaf. That's a little shrimp tail. Leaf, leaf. How's everybody doing? Everybody good? The tail kind of looks like a butt. It is a butt. So now his little back part from behind, picture how his back is sloping, right? Shrimps don't really have like a neck or anything differentiating, so it's gonna picture the invisible line is and then this is the part that I'm drawing, this curve. Okay? So draw that. Curve. Take a quick break, maybe? Yeah, you guys, is this too much? We're going too fast? Drink some water. Yeah, grab some agua. I'm having some water right now. I know we were talking about music for you guys who've been like since the beginning of the stream. We were talking about music earlier in the stream. And the other thing that I saw on Twitter today was there was some trending post that was like, what is the top what were your favorite albums from the year that, well, I know some of you guys have not turned 22, but from the year that you turned 22. And I turned 22 in 2016, so I had to do the math. So I was looking at a calendar, and I'm scrolling back. I'm like, okay. Scroll back 2016, and I was looking at the albums that came out that year. I was like, damn, what a good time to turn 22. I'm sure you guys will also probably look back at the year you turned 22 if you are currently 22 or not yet 22. But I was like, damn, so much good music. It was like Frank Ocean, Blonde. Let's see, 2016 albums. It's like Life of Pablo. I mean, I couldn't believe. I was like, Jesus, it feels like this stuff just came out. This Tribe Called Quest, We Got It From Here. That's an amazing album. I was like, dude, what a crazy time. I was listening to an Argentinian rock band called Soda Stereo before joining the stream, but that's good. Well, damn, I guess I'm looking forward to 2025 then. Yeah, I know, 2016 was so good for no reason. It's so true. What a based year. I've recently found out about, well, music-wise, I recently found out about an album from 2016 called Blaster Piece by Bear Ghost, and it fucks. I've never even heard of that one, but it sounds great. Nonagon Infinity was 2016 by King Big Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. There you go. I was 22 in 2005. Let's look up. 2005. Have you looked this up yet? 2005 albums. Late Registration, Demon Days, X and Y by Coldplay. Oh my god. MIA, Erlar. Let's see what else we got here. I'm trying to find something I recognize. Oh my god, the documentary by The Game. Dude, this is a good Feels by Animal Collective. Bee by Common. With Teeth, 9-inch Nails. Oh my god, LCD Sound System, self-titled. Bro, based year to turn 22. So much good shit. Monkey Business by the Black Eyed Peas. That's the first CD that I owned. It's Monkey Business by the Black Eyed Peas. There you go. I was 22 in 2015-16. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, wait. Yeah, I was 22 in 2016. Boom. Same age. Really solid. You know about the upcoming Lemon Demon stuff? Lemon Demon is cool. Somebody just put me onto his stuff. Titanic Rising by Waze Blood. Oh, shit. Actually, I've never got into Waze Blood, but I know people love her. Alright. I'm going to get back to drawing here. You guys still with me? Let's move on a bit. Just want to keep moving forward. I'm going to draw the other side of the cape. Actually, let's draw the orb. I'm going to draw the magic orb. Circle. Who out here pondering the orb? And I'll probably make I'm going to make some sparkles around the orb, which I usually draw like this. The way I draw the sparkles is just curves all coming in. You'll notice, honestly, now that I kind of pointed it out, you might notice if you guys are real Beetle heads and you're looking at my comics when I post them, I use these in a lot of comics. If I want something to sparkle or even just draw attention to something. It's basically just picture a diamond, but I'm drawing every line curving towards the center. She pondered my orb till I shrimp. Extremely loud incorrect buzzer. I'm just going to make some sparkles around it because I'm probably going to put something in the orb, but I haven't decided yet, so let me just do that for now. Shrimping on my orb. Alright, because the only reason I drew that is because now I think the cape is going to come out the other way here, and I just wanted to make sure I had enough room. Obviously, yours might look a little different. That's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be exactly like mine, rather. It'll still be perfect. Make it fried rice. That's funny. I don't know if I could draw fried rice that small in there, or at least enough to make it, obvious what it is. And now we're just going to draw the other side of his little body, which is a C. That's kind of going to be cutting through. How am I want to say? Cutting past the legs, like that. A plate of fried rice. Alright, we'll try to draw that later. We'll get to that. Alright, we're going to make his little leggies. Regular grain sizes. He's tiny. Oh, true. The legs are... I'm just mimicking the exact same shape, but you may not... Right? They may overlap with some of the other ones. It doesn't have to be perfect. But it's the same shape. I just eated a butterscotch cookie and it was so good. Yummers in my tummers. No cap. Pixel Cat. Let them know. Yo, this man's spitting. Yo, drop a yummers in the chat if you like butterscotch. Yummers! Butterscotch is fire. Yummers! Alright, ready? There's somebody watching the stream right now sitting at home that hates butterscotch and they're like, I'm not typing. I'm not typing. I'm not typing yummers in the chat. I don't like butterscotch. All my homies yummer for butterscotch. Yeah. If you don't like butterscotch... That's me. I'm not typing yummers. I'm not going to type it. doing my part by not typing yummers. If Butterscotch has 1 million fans, I'm one of them. If Butterscotch has 10 fans, I'm one of them. If Butterscotch has 1 fan, I'm one of them. If Butterscotch has no fans, I'm dead. That's a fact. Could you guys hear me all the way back there? Oh my god. What is that? I think the longest I've been on stream. Should I clip that? Did anybody clip that? I don't know how to. I really don't even know how. Oh, Flary Easy Cake subscribe with Prime Gaming. Even though it wasn't Flary saying you were a Butterscotch hater. Did my little bit just change your mind? Oh, Butterscotch is like good in lollipops. You drew my dumb shrimp idea. Love you. Love you guys. No, it wasn't for that. He's like, unsubscribe. Never mind. Thank you, Flary. Fuck the Butterscotch. Alright, let's finish this cape. What do you think? From behind here, obviously, remember, when I draw this is a perfect example of, does not have to look exactly like mine, right? Your cape probably looks a little different. Your legs probably look a little different. So watch how I do it, but then look at your drawing and think about how it's going to fit into yours, right? Think creatively. I'm drawing a wiggly line. This is the back, the underside of the cape. Please do not fuck the Butterscotch. It will hurt. It will hurt. Ready? Another great opportunity for wrinkles. I know some of you guys were having trouble with the hat there. I'm gonna fuck the Butterscotch. Oh my god, did you guys ever watch, like... But look, I'm adding these... I'm just adding, like, mindless wrinkles, see? But you can do it however you want. Whoa. Oh, Yummer's in the chat. Oh, you clipped it. Dude, that's so funny. Hortuino. Dude, me and Yellow Swag, we're thinking about starting... I mean, we already have cold cuts. Which, by the way, guys, I don't know if you guys know this, but I also have a podcast with other comic artist, Yellow Swag Studios. It's called Cold Cuts. It's on YouTube. And, oh, we got another clip. Butterscotch. What was I gonna say? Oh shit, one of my extensions was hiding chat. Skipping my dumb math lecture for the 2 a.m. drawing. Dude, amazing. Thank you for coming in so late. I really hope you're doing well in maths. I don't want to be the reason that you fail. But you're not gonna fail, you'll be fine. Look, I'm drawing the other side of this wavy cape. Wavy cape. But we have a podcast called Cold Cuts. We have a Patreon. Patreon.com/coldcuts. If you want early access to Beetle comics, bonus comics that I don't post anywhere else, early access to Yellow Swag comics, bonus episodes of our podcast if you're like a big fan, and you get access to our Discord. We've got a great community over there too. Oh, look at that. I just got a little follow thing. The Nightbot timer. But it doesn't have my... Maybe I should have my Patreon on there. But anyway. Yeah, it's our joint Patreon. We have a great community over there. It's really active. Really funny people. And we play Jackbox on there. I think we're actually going to play tomorrow night. We're going to play Jackbox. And Gartic Phone. Those are popular. By the way, look, I'm drawing this little tail bit here. And then I'm making another curve here. On the back side, so that I can make these rounded ridges. I love terrorizing chat. think what we're missing now is just the little details, basically. So I'm going to draw a little... Oh, and also, if you're jumping in late, or you missed something, like I know Scratch Plank was just saying, tomorrow I'm going to upload this week's, Monday's and today's. By the way, I'm just drawing little stars, moon, over here to the moon. I'm going to upload Monday's and tonight's VOD to my YouTube channel. That link is at the top of the page there in my bio, but it's just YouTube. It's right there where Nightbot said, youtube.com/@BeetleMoses. Hi, YouTube. I'm the guy that fucked the butterscotch. It was fun. Hi, YouTube. I'm the guy that eated the butterscotch. Uh-oh. Things are getting out of hand. Alright. Honestly, it's looking good. Let's just make a little plate of fried rice in there. But I forgot I was drawing. That's alright. If you forgot, no worries. We were basically just drawing... I was just drawing details there anyway. But look, I'm just going to draw this little fried rice. It's a little bumpy. And a plate underneath. Whoops. And I'll add little colors in there when I color it in. That doesn't look like anything, honestly. Alright, let me just color him in now. Actually, let me see if I... Yeah, I would draw those little lines back there, too, because his eyes are on stalks. Now, that's how the shrimp feather rice. She's wonderful. Thank you for this. Yeah, this came out great, guys. Flary, thank you for the suggestion. This was great. I thought it was fairly easy. I hope you guys followed along. I know I breezed through it a little bit, but I kind of tend to do that with the second drawings because it's like, you know, we're kind of warmed up. Feels like we're a little warmed up. Alright, let's color this in. Now, I've been talking about, you know, I was telling you I was watching a Germa stream earlier, and I really want to play video games on stream or just do something different because these are great, but it's kind of hard. I mean, first of all, like you guys are probably already noticing right now, we're on the... Whoa! I'm naming mine Scromulus. This one was a great time. Feeling inferior. A little horned up. Dude, I had a really good time this stream. I'm sure you guys are feeling it also, that by the end of it, like... I know some of you guys are just listening, not drawing along, but it's a lot to ask you guys to keep drawing, like, over... Like, right now we're about to hit the 2-hour mark we've been going. So... You know, I want to find a way that I can, like, stream, and we're just, like... I guess today was a little bit of that, because we were also just chatting for a while. But maybe I'll do some stuff where I'm just drawing, and you guys can just, like, watch in. I know I want to do some earlier stuff, because we have some guys, like... Scratch Plank, for example, that was just saying that, I ended up drawing a dude having a very rough time in the toilet, but I still enjoyed. That's great. I want to be able to do some stuff that's a little bit more casual, but I also feel like, you know, I don't know. I think I'm having trouble finding what that next... I know that I want there to be this next step in the stream, right? I want to hit some new milestone. And I think that's going to come with me streaming like a wider variety, like some new stuff, but I think I'm trying to decide what that's going to be, what that's going to look like for me. Beetle, I gotta ask, is this your full-time job? Yep. Dude, I'm drawing full-time. I mean, streaming is not my full-time job, right? This is the streaming. I honestly would love to do this full-time. I'm really enjoying it more than I was expecting. But you guys know you're in at the ground floor right now, right? I've only been streaming for, like, what's it been? Maybe 2 months? So, Yeah, I mean, it's been great. I've been really lucky that right now, like the support you guys have shown me, the support that I get on Twitter, mostly from like merchandise sales, but also from the Patreon, is just helping me stay above water, right? Because like, dude, I mean, here, let me get personal on you. Before I started this, I was working a full-time job, and I was not drawing. I basically wasn't drawing. I was drawing on sticky notes at work, and then that was it. I would go home and just fucking nothing, watch Netflix, and I hated it. I had actually like a major life event happen to me. Is this too much of a downer? Do you guys want to hear this? Maybe it's too much of a downer. Basically, I was just like, not a downer. Okay, it's up to you. I feel comfortable. I'm talking about it. It's long ago now, but one of my friends died. I had a friend pass away, and which sucks. I mean, I'm sure some of you guys are young, and I'm young, and I hadn't really experienced like loss like that, like somebody that I knew, that I like. I don't know. There's like certain things that like I went to college with this kid, and it's weird. It's like when somebody passes away that you really care about, you always are gonna feel like, I didn't, never gonna see that person again. Never gonna get to talk to them. And the first thing that went in my head is because I used to talk to this kid about basketball all the time, and I was like, I'm never gonna talk to Jordan about basketball again. I used to. He along with like my brother were like my friends that I would talk to about basketball, and now it's kind of like, wow, that sucks. I'm never going to be able. It sounds stupid, but it's like we're never going to talk about that again. And then it kind of turned into this bigger existential thing that I was like, you know what? It's really sad, but it's like everything that Jordan is ever going to do or, see or create or make, it exists now. It's done, right? He did it, and that's it. It's a sad reality is that it's over. And it kind of just made me look at my own life. I'm like, do I want to be sitting at this fucking retail job? Like, do I just want to be sitting? Thank you guys. Thank you. No, it's okay. This happened a long time ago. Obviously, it's still very sad for me to think about, but I've had time to grieve and kind of like, grow a lot. But I was just like, do I really want to just be at this fucking job for the rest of my life and just not be making art when I know that's what I want to be doing? And I had like a kind of a major adjustment. I was just like, dude, this is not it. This is not what I want to do. I'm fucking, at the time, I'm like, all right, I'm 27. This just was you guys know I've only been on Twitter for less than a year. I started posting in like April. I was like, that's it. I'm done. I'm done driving in this stupid fucking job that I don't care about. I'm done wasting my time. I don't want to do it anymore. I got to make a go of it. And I have enough money saved up, and if it doesn't work, then fuck it. Fuck it. All right, I'll go back to fucking whatever, and at least I can say that I tried. I gave it my all. And the rest is history. I started posting to Twitter. I had the support of my buddy Yolaswag, who already had a very sizable following at the time. He was really supportive of me and really twisted my arm to post to Twitter in the first place. Start posting comics. And I did, and now, yeah, I've just been really, really, like, dude, blessed. It's like the only way to put it. Just, I have been busting my ass on one hand, but the other side of it is like, it's just been great. This support that you guys show me, like you guys on the stream, on Twitter, just everywhere. It's like unreal to me. Yellow Swag is dude, he's a great guy. It's been very like charmed. I've been having like just a great time. And that's it. Obviously, I'm still not really where I want to be like career wise. I'd love to be making enough money that this is like a career, right? Like full time. Right now, I'm really self-reliant on my own merchandise sales to kind of keep me afloat. I would love to be at a point that I was actually, making some residual money so I don't have to be like busting my ass every day. But I feel more fulfilled now than I ever have. I hated working fucking... somebody asked, where was I working? I was working at a retail store. Thank you guys, thank you. Dude, I'm really happy with this current chapter of me too. Dude, I feel like I feel better. I feel a lot better. I think sometimes I get a little overwhelmed with stress. I think that's like probably just comes with the territory. That's part of like it's a little bit of the growing pain, but it's all worth it. It's all worth it. And then even like, dude, little things like when I was so self conscious. I don't know if you guys saw it. Well, first of all, I'm drawing on this XP pen tablet. Hey, Beetle, I want to say that it's my first time drawing post hand surgery, and thank you for making everything easy to follow along with your great drawing teacher. Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you. I got this XP pen tablet, right? They sent it. XP pen sent me this tablet so I would do an ad for them, and I was so nervous going into it. I was like, dude, all my fans are gonna think that I sold out. They're going to call me out. They're going to say I'm a weenie or whatever because I got like a little sponsorship there. Dude, I posted it and everybody was like, come on, sponsor. Like, let's go, baby. Like, everybody was like so nice and supportive. It like blew my mind. How dare you make money off of this? I swear, I have that, like, I have that monkey on my shoulder. Everybody has that a little bit, right? You have that in your ear that, oh, everybody's going to hate you if you do this. Everybody's going to blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? You guys have made it so easy, so fun, so rewarding, so fulfilling. I don't have enough words in my vocabulary to say it. Seriously, I know I'm gushing right now. But it's just been great. It's been great. A little goofy guy on the shoulder. Hopefully people are starting to realize artists need to make more money. That's true. We will always support you, Beetle. You make us happier and teach us a useful skill. That's all really nice, man. I promise I'm gonna just keep delivering, man. I'm gonna keep doing what I love, and I hope that it, you know, you guys like it too. But at the end of the day, even like, you know, every once in a while you get that hater comment, and it doesn't bother me because I'm like, dude, you cannot tell me shit. I'm doing what I really, really love. Can't tell me shit. I'm done and I have to shower. See y'all Monday. Thank you for coming through. Yo, just looked up for my paper. Great story, and the shrimp is looking fine. Hell yeah. Thank you for this. Oh, dude. Oh my god. Yowlets. Dude, you've gifted 10 subs to the channel. I love you. Can you DM me? Have you DM'd me on Twitter? Can you please DM me on Twitter after this? I'm going to send you something. I'm not lying, bro. Please DM me. I got something for you. Thank you. Thank you. I love the fucking emotes. Thank you guys. Alright, look. I'm really happy to see. I really can't wait to see these drawings, man, alright? Love this dude, love it. The hive grows bigger. I'm fucking loving doing these streams. Maybe I'll go live on Friday, but it probably won't be a class. Maybe I'll just be chilling. Made it to the stream today. I just heard everything you said. I'm blessed. Dude, I'm so glad you guys got to catch it live. Tomorrow, I'm going to put the VODs from Monday and tonight up on YouTube. Please post your drawings. If you're shy and you don't want to post them, I understand, but I would still love if you DM me and send them to me. I get a lot of DMs, so if I don't send back right away, please don't be offended. Sometimes it takes me a little longer to get back to you, but I will get back to you. If you need any advice, just message me the thing, right? Message me the thing and ask me for some constructive criticism. Honestly, all of the drawings have been great, so it's not like I need to tell you anything you don't know, but I'll give you some feedback. If you're listening and you haven't followed me yet, please follow the channel so you get a little notification when I go live. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. You can check out our Patreon if you're interested in some early access and some bonus material. If you just can't get enough Beetle Moses or Yellow Swag Studios, you get a twofer and you get shit in the mail. All kinds of stuff. That's on patreon.com/coldcuts. YouTube.com/@BeetleMoses for the VOD. I think that's everything, guys. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you. What else can I say that I haven't already said? I'll see you on, let's say Monday. I'll see you on Monday. And I'll see you in the DMs. Bye, guys.